The guest of today's episode is a distinguished personal embodiment of a success story in the field of Islamic antiquities, and she is ranked among the best university professors. She is Dr. Shadia Desouky. Our guest, Dr. Shadia Desouky, was born in October 1957 in Samanut, Gharbiya Governorate. She's a professor in the Department of Islamic Archaeology, Faculty of Archaeology, Cairo University. She's also the former head of the Department of Islamic Archaeology. Her scientific specialization in archaeology and Islamic civilization. As for the exact specialization, it is Islamic arts. Since her childhood, Dr. Shadia Desouky has been fond of antiquities and various archaeological sites. And when she had the choice, she chose the field of antiquities and specialized in Islamic antiquities because Islamic antiquities are in Cairo. Actually, 1/3 of the world's Islamic antiquities are located in Cairo. Dr. Shadia Desouky obtained a Bachelor of Islamic Archaeology in the year 1979 with high honors. She also obtained a master's degree in archaeology from the Department of Islamic Archaeology in the year 1985 with an excellent grade on the subject of woodworks in the Ottoman religious buildings in Cairo and artistic archaeological study. She holds a PhD in archaeology from the Department of Islamic Archaeology at the college in 1989 with highest honors on the subject of art and Ottoman illumination and artistic study in the light of the collections of archaeological Quran in Cairo. She was appointed as a teaching assistant in the Department of Islamic Archaeology at the college starting the year 1979. Then an assistant teacher in the Department of Islamic Archaeology at the college starting from 1985. And then a teacher at the Department of Islamic Archaeology at the college starting in 1989. Then an assistant professor in the Department of Islamic Archaeology at the college 2008. Professor in the Department of Islamic Archaeology at the college as of 2013. And she was appointed as head of the Council of the Islamic Archaeology Department at the college from the year 2014 to 2017. As for her scientific and academic activities, first the scientific research, the art of Sadafkari in the light of the Manuel Palace Museum collection, Cairo 2002. Clouds and Moons, A New Vision, the original, the idea, the decoration, research published in 2004. The Medals of the French Campaign over Egypt, an artistic archaeological study in the light of the Museum of Islamic Art Collection in Cairo, research published in the Journal of the General Union of Arab Archaeologists in the year 2005. A rare Crusader dinar in the name of the just Ayyubid king, coined in Alexandria in the year 596. Research published in the Journal of the Faculty of Archaeology, Cairo University, 2007. Unpublished Fatimid gold coins, a research published in Al-Asr magazine, published by Al-Marikh Publishing House, London, 2009. A new study of the two metal masterpieces of Islamic art in the Museum of the Faculty of Archaeology, Cairo University, research published in the Journal of the Faculty of Archaeology, Cairo University, 2010. Illustrated inscription on Safavid copper money in the light of the Fujairah Museum. This research was presented within the activities of the 4th International Forum for Inscriptions, Calligraphies and Writings in the World throughout the ages, entitled Coin in the World, held in the Library of Alexandria in March 2009. Abdul Wahid al-Tazi, a potter from Morocco, was delivered within the activities of the 13th Conference of the General Union of Arab Archaeologists, held in the state of Libya in October 2010, under the auspices of the Antiquities Authority. A new study of a group of thick Tulunid fabrics that has not been previously published in the Museum of the Faculty of Archaeology, Cairo University, delivered in a scientific symposium entitled Antiquities of Islamic Egypt in the Tulunid area, and published in the Adomato magazine, January 2012. A dust articles made of enameled copper attributed to the Alawite family, delivered at the activities of the 14th Annual Conference of the General Union of Arab Archaeologists held in Cairo in October 2011. Research published in the Journal of the Faculty of Archaeology, Cairo University. A comparative technical study of the ritual bowl known as Tast al-Khadda, or the Khadda bowl, published for the first time. This research was presented within the activities of the 15th Annual Conference of the General Union of Arab Archaeologists held in the Kingdom of Morocco in the period of October 2012. An artistic archaeological study of a rare Iranian Quran, published for the first time, preserved in the Museum of Islamic Art in Cairo, in partnership with Mr. Muhammad Farraj Al-Ghul, a research published in the work of the first international conference under the title Archaeological Sites and Museum Collections, Values, Problems and Solutions, 2015. The development of writing tools in the Islamic era, a research published in the book of the Conference of the Arab Society for Civilization and Islamic Arts, held in Luxor in 2016. A research entitled The Islamic Decoration on Safavid Coins Between the Unity and Diversity, selected models from Fujairah Museum, 15th International Conference on Humanities and Social Science, held at Yıldız University in April 2016 in Turkey, in Istanbul, Turkey, published in People magazine, International Journal of Social Sciences. Mihrabs of the mosques of the Ludin family in Delhi, in India, in partnership with Professor Ali Abdulaziz Khairi, research published in the Journal of the Arab Society of Islamic Civilization and Arts in the year 2018. Prince Muhammad Ali Tawfiq's office tools at the Manial Palace Museum in Cairo. Study of the comparative art studies in partnership with Professor May Galel, research published in the Egyptian Historical Journal 2017. The illuminators of the Quran and their signatures on distinguished Quran books from the 12th to 13th centuries Hijri, or 18th, 19th centuries, a research accepted for publication in the Journal of the Arab Society for Islamic Civilization and Art, which was held in Dahab in October 2018. A study of Tas al-Khadda, preserved in the Georgia National Museum, has not been previously published in association with Mr. Ahmed Suleiman, 2018. A technical study of a rare schism made in Jerusalem, or Quds al-Sharif, in the year 1872, coinciding with 1289 Hijri year, a research accepted for publication in the magazine The Arab Society for Islamic Civilization and Arts, 2019. Dr. Shadia Desouky also participated in many conferences and scientific symposia, most important of which are the 11th Conference of the General Union of Arab Archaeologists, held in the Conference Hall of Sohag University in October 2008 under the auspices of the League of Arab States, and the Symposium of the Supreme Council of Culture entitled Antiquities of Islamic Egypt in the Age of Rulers, sponsored by the Supreme Council of Culture, the Antiquities Committee, in December 2008. International Conference on Scientific Research and its Applications, Cairo University, held on the 12th to the 16th of the year 2008 at the Cairo International Conference Center in Nasser City under the auspices of the Minister of Higher Education and the President of Cairo University. The 5th Scientific Forum of Archaeologists of Islamic and Coptic Antiquities in the period March 2000 AD in the Ahmed Pasha Kamal Hall of the Supreme Council of Antiquities. The 4th International Forum of Inscriptions, Calligraphies and Writings in the World Through the Ages, entitled Money in the World, in the period of March 2009, and participating in a research paper entitled Pictured Inscriptions in Safavid Copper Coins or Money in the Light of the Hujaira Museum Collection. Symposium on Translating Urban and Cultural Heritage Books in Oriental Languages, April 2009 in the Conference Hall of the Supreme Council of Culture. The 12th Conference of the General Union of Arab Archaeologists in November 2009. A symposium entitled The Antiquities of Islamic Egypt in the Tulunid Era in May 2010 in the Conference Hall of the Supreme Council of Culture, and in participation with research entitled A New Study of a Group of Thick Tulunid Fabrics, that study that has not been previously published at the Museum of the Faculty of Archaeology, Cairo University, published one in Adomato magazine, number the 25th January 2012. The 13th Conference of the General Union of Arab Archaeologists, held in Libya in October 2010, and participating in a paper entitled Da Abdul Wahid Al-Tazi, a potter from Morocco, published in the conference book 2010. The International Scientific Symposium on Egyptian-Spanish Relations Throughout the Ages, Civilization Links, in December 2010, in cooperation between the Faculty of Archaeology and the Association of Interested in Spanish Culture. The first International Forum for Scientific Research, Cairo University, in December 2010, under the auspices of the Minister of Higher Education and President of Cairo University. The 14th Conference of the General Union of the Arab Archaeologists in October 2011, held at the League of Arab States in Cairo, and participating in a paper entitled An Office Staff Made of Camouflaged Copper with Enamel attributed to the Alawite family, and accepted for publication in 2012 in the Journal of the Faculty of Archaeology, issue 16. The Second International Conference on Egyptian Sciences Throughout the Ages in October 2012, in a cooperation between the Faculty of Archaeology, Cairo University, and the Center for the Study of World Heritage. The 15th Conference of the General Union of Arab Archaeologists in October 2012 AD, held in the Kingdom of Morocco under the auspices of King Mohammed University and Desouky, and participating in a research paper entitled An Artistic Study of the Ball, known as the Khadda Ball, published for the first time and accepted for publication in 2013 in the Journal of the Faculty of Archaeology, Cairo University. The opening activities of the Desouky Experts Meeting of Illicit Trafficking in Cultural Property, organized by Desouky in cooperation with the Archaeology Conservation Center at the college in 2013, presenting a research on movable woodworks in the buildings of the Ottoman era within the activities of the cultural season of the Faculty of Archaeology, Cairo University in 2017. The kind invitation from the Sheikh al-Azhar and the chairman of the Muslim Council of Elders to attend a special conference in support of Al-Quds al-Sharif and the Palestinian cause entitled Al-Azhar International Conference, held in Cairo in January 2018 at the Al-Azhar International Conference Center in Nasser City. Dr. Shadia Desouky continues to give her knowledge and experience to future generations and continues her success story.